It's early Sunday afternoon on Highway 3, about 50 kilometers west of Shellbrook. This is Shell Lake, Saskatchewan. It's July 20th, 2014. That is one noisy blackbird. Oh yeah. All cocky feathers and king of the world. The mural shows the process of occupation. First newcomers came in the 1900s, 19 teens with horses and cleared the bush and planted crops with varying success considering the interesting mix of soils there is up in this neighborhood. Looking north up Main Street. Carl Erickson Avenue. Off to the right is the right-of-way of the rail line of the Canadian National, built through here in 1928 to connect Shellbrook to Turtleford. The 75 miles from Shellbrook to Medstead was called the Amiens Sub, and it was abandoned in 1980 and the steel pulled off in 81. The post office of Shell Lake was established on March the 1st, 1913, with William Cornell being named the first postmaster. The village of Shell Lake was incorporated on October 18th, 1940, in case you're interested. The west side of Main Street. 1913 was a big year for this area out here. The municipality of Shell River was organized. The Shell Lake School District as well, and a school was opened. All in a little community in the bush about 2 miles from here. This hotel dates from 1957 apparently. The original one burnt a year earlier. And a little gander along First Avenue at the civic amenities. Curling rink, hall, big skating rink. Of course, Canadian National laid out this town site in 1927, obliged the people of the little bush community to move their school and the post office and their community hall and the municipal office all over to the new town site. I guess the kids go down to Spiritwood to school now. Maybe Shellbrook. A little evangelical, maybe the old Presbyterian. Looks like it might have been. Oh, no cross on top of it now. On Main Street. Looking north. With the railway came refugees fleeing the disaster of the Dust Bowl on the prairies in the early 30s. Their energy did much to develop this district. Makes me smile. The census of 2011 found that Shell Lake had lost 50 residents, down to 99 since 2006. It's pretty quiet this Sunday afternoon. Homesteader Hay Days have just wound up. Somebody waters the flowers. That's nice. in memory of. Up on 2nd Avenue East, looking eastern. And the nice restaurant sits where the elevators used to. There was 2 elevators, both built in 1929, one by the Saskatchewan Wheat Pool, number 915, and the other one by the British American Elevator Company. The pool eventually acquired this one and closed it in 1984 and closed its own in 1987, years after the steel was pulled. This third-class station is in situ at mile 29.0 from the head of the ambient sub at Shellbrook. It cost $11,200 to raise in 1930. Since 1982, it's been the town's museum. Shell Lake sits on a geographical boundary. To the north and to the east, glacial outwash deposits of sand and gravel. And to the south and to the west, mounds of undifferentiated glacial till rise to the thickwood hills farther to the south. The RM of Shell River changed its name to Shell Lake in 1935 and was absorbed by the adjoining RM of Spiritwood, number 496, on the last day of 1953. Shell Lake, Saskatchewan.